Hello everyone, it's me, Ina63, and I finally just got Rhythm Heaven Groove, and this might just be, honestly, I believe, this might be the last final Nintendo Switch 1 video game, honestly, physical copy, in terms of, like, officially, like, from Nintendo and stuff, because, well, no, for indie games, they're still gonna produce, like, physical copies for Nintendo Switch 1 and stuff, but yeah, I think this just might be the last final Nintendo Switch 1 physical copy, honestly. And if I'm going to be honest, I am honestly kind of sad, but at the same time, understandable because it has been like almost like almost like 10 years now since we got physical copies for this console. That's honestly on the same level as the PS2 and stuff. And ironically, it kind of repeats the PS2 all over again. And even more ironic, the Switch 2 kind of is repeating the PS3 all over again and stuff. But honestly, if I had to be honest with you, I'm thankful for the Nintendo Switch, honestly. Obviously, I know it was kind of generic in terms of the menu, but it was a lifesaver for Nintendo. And the library of games and stuff was amazing and stuff, so yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and open this up now. But yeah, this is the last finale. Goodbye and just farewell to Nintendo Switch 1 physical, well, for Nintendo, like Triple AAA Nintendo and stuff, not like third parties or indies and stuff. They're still probably going to keep producing Switch 1 physical games, and stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and open this up now. Remove the plastic wrap, and here is the game. Rhythm Heaven Groove. And get in the groove. Jump, press the buttons of the beat, play solo, play with friends, and yeah. So, let's go ahead and open it up now. And this will be the last time we'll ever see the spine cord of Nintendo and Nintendo Switch on an official Nintendo Switch 1 physical copy video game and stuff. And yeah, let's open it up now. I really wish Nintendo you can include a manual. But you know what? This background art is great, honestly. Feels very Kirby and stuff. And yeah. And here it is, the last official Nintendo Switch 1 AAA Nintendo first-party cartridge. The reason why I'm sounding... Oh, look at that cute little guy. I really like that attention to detail. The reason why I'm also kind of a little bit somber and a bit sad here, it's because I think you guys heard the news of what this, piece of shit Sony is doing and stuff to physical games and stuff. I'm going to cover that in another video, but for now, I just want to talk about just the game only. But yeah, obviously, I think I'm going to play this, obviously, ASAP right now. Just to show my, support and love for, physical gaming and stuff. And just to prove and stuff. Here it is. And yeah, I have even one physical game copy from Japan that I went on Japan, last year and stuff as vacation. And yeah, here it is. An absolute tower of Nintendo Switch 1 physical games. And... yeah, here it is. The last Nintendo Switch 1 physical game for Nintendo Switch. Thank you, Nintendo Switch 1. Thank you, Nintendo, for, all these first-party AAA. Well, not all were great. There was one of those, Mario Party games that wasn't good and stuff. And I liked Origami King, but I can understand it definitely suffered from genericness. And there was also, New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Not a bad game, but it was just generic. But they were all still pretty alright and stuff. They're not, horrible, Sonic 06, Devil May Cry 2, Big Rigs, or Dark Souls 2 level of bad. Or what other bad game I could think of that was not good? I don't know. But these games, those Nintendo Switch 1 physical copy games, first party, were alright. But yeah, Rhythm Heaven for Nintendo Switch 1. Thank you, Nintendo and stuff, for all these, physical copies and stuff for Nintendo Switch 1. And this is the finale, send-off, farewell finale of Nintendo Switch 1 physical, copy for first-party Nintendo. So yeah, I'm sorry if this was a little bit more sentimental because, this is pretty much the last Nintendo Switch 1 physical AAA first-party by Nintendo. No indies and third-party are still gonna keep supporting Switch 1, I assume. Like Mega Man Dual Override, that's getting a Switch 1 release also. And yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my unboxing video of Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch 1 physical copy. And this is ES3 saying one final goodbye and farewell. And farewell, Nintendo Switch 1 physical first-party Nintendo copies. Farewell. And thank you guys for watching my Rhythm Heaven unboxing video. This is ES3 saying farewell.